This is something that admittedly I haven't really been thinking about all too much, and that is the topic of Jonathan Dahlen. Okay, no, I'll stop that. Jonathan Dahlen. Is he making the Vancouver Canucks? And a lot of people I've seen in the comments, on Twitter, and on my own YouTube videos, to be honest, have been saying with 100% certainty that yes, Dahlen is most likely going to make the team. But, to be honest, I haven't really put that much thought into it. I always kind of assumed that Dahlen was going to be an AHL guy and that our left wings next year would look like Eriksson, Granlund, Schaller, Roussel, Berchi, Goldolbin, Leipzig. I thought that that was going to be our left wing core going into the season, but I hadn't really thought about Dahlen. I always kind of knew that Pettersson was going to be there, I just never really considered Dahlen coming over. And so, I'm putting this question out here to you guys. Is Jonathan Dahlen making the team? Now, as much as I'd like for him to make the team, and as much as I think that he could be capable of playing an NHL season, I just don't think there's enough room. And I know that Jim Benning said that, yeah, if the young guys come in here in the preseason and they outperform the older guys, we'll make room. We've seen this before. We saw Hutton force his way out of college onto the Canucks team, and it's just, I don't know if things are going to be that flexible. I know that's what the GM says, but when have we ever really believed that moving Granlund and Eriksson and Gagne, if need be, was that much of an available option? We're not going to move Roussel, Schaller, and Beagle. We just signed those guys. It's unethical. And we're sure as hell not going to trade like Goldolbin and Leipzig and all them. So what gives? We're just going to be in a position where we're locked up with the amount of players we have. And because that idea has always been present in my mind when I think of the body of the Vancouver Canucks lineup, it's always been that thing that's automatically made me default to saying, yeah, Dahlen's probably going to be in the AHL. He's probably going to be a Comet. He's going to be a first-line AHL All-Star alongside of Reed Boucher, and things are going to be great for him as he plays his first North American season. That was always the idea that I had. But I know that this Young Star Tournament thing has been going on, and everybody's really excited because guys like Dahlen definitely performed well. And everybody saw that, and everybody was looking at that like, yeah, Dahlen, you're great. Thank you, Alex Burrows, coach of the Laval Rockets, but I just don't know if that's enough for him to overtake the older, more experienced guys that we already have placed on this team. The guys who Benning and all of them trust more, plain and simple. So, if Dahlen does make the team, that means we're going to have to make some moves. That is without question. And I don't know what exactly we're going to be able to do, because unless we're able to trade all those older guys that we don't necessarily have going forward 5-10 years into our team's future, I don't know. I just don't. And that's basically why I'm trying to force this idea out there, because I just never really thought that this was going to happen. I never thought that Dahlen had a chance of making this team, because in my mind, the amount of skill that he shows on an NHL ice surface is good, don't get me wrong. It's just that it's not enough for the management to completely put faith into him and say, yep, we're trading one of our other guys so you can be in the lineup. We saw it once with Houghton, but that was it. So I put this question out to you guys, is Dahlen making the team, yes or no? And if so, what else happens? Because it is my belief that if Dahlen makes the team, we're not just going to send Granlund or Gagne on waivers. That's not going to happen. We're going to have to make moves. And if it doesn't happen, are we sending Goldolbin down to the AHL? What's happening then? Dahlen is just in a position where he could most certainly be good enough to be on the team, but I just don't know if he's going to do it. It's just too clogged up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Plus, link in the description /9gaming, and bye.